Hi, welcome to my channel. For today, I will be doing a comparison wear test on two eyeshadow primers. I have been using an Urban Decay primer, the anti-aging primer, but I find that it's been creasing on my eyes and I'm not too happy about it. Now, it might be because I'm using the anti-aging one and it's too emollient and creamy that maybe it's not withstanding the length of time that I'm wearing it, and it's just not making me happy. However, I wanted to finish up that tube before I moved on to something else, and I also wanted to find something that was a little more affordable. So I placed an order on Walmart.com to order two drugstore affordable eyeshadow primers. So the ones that I've purchased are the Pro Fusion Cosmetics No Budge eyeshadow primer, which is this sucker right here. And I believe that I purchased this for about $4. And the other one is the Wet n Wild PhotoFocus eyeshadow primer. And I think this one was about $4.50 or $5. So both about the same price point, one about $4 and one about $5. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to put one primer on each eye. I'm going to apply some eyeshadow, and then I'm going to wear it throughout the day and check back to tell you if they both worked out, if one worked out better than the other, or if I was disappointed with both of them. So yeah, let's get started with the video. So first I'm going in with the primers, and I'm gonna start with the Pro Fusion Cosmetics one, and I'll be applying it to my right eye on this side. Generally when I apply primer or eyeshadow primer, I use my fingertips, so that's what I'm going to do. And so I just grabbed a small little piece on my finger. That's about how much I would generally apply. Oh, great. My hair is in my way. Let's move this back really quickly, just to kind of help. Now my bangs will still kind of be there, but I feel like sometimes I move some of them out of the way and then you could just see a little bit better. I mean, also this video is not about how the eyeshadow, like a tutorial, it's more about the products itself. So I'm going to smear that all over my eyelid. I already have all of my makeup on, with the exception of the things that go on my eyes and mascara. So everything else that I've used, I will write down in the description below this video. So if you want to know what foundation I'm wearing or what lip color I'm wearing, you can look below to get that information. I'm going into the Wet n Wild one. I'm going to use a different finger. That way there is no cross-contamination between the products. This one seems a little bit more liquidy than the Pro Fusion one. And again, I'm going to smear that all over my left eye. Okay, and I'm going to zoom through the eyeshadow look because this video is about the primers and not specifically about the eyeshadow look. But just to let you know, for today I will be using my Tati Beauty Textured Neutrals palette, and this is what it looks like on the inside. And just to let you know what colors I'll be using mostly colors in the Soothe and Aura Rose, which are these right here. So this light brownish color, camel brown light color, and then this light white cream type of color. Also, I'll be using Morphe E27 brushes. I'll be using one on each eye just to make sure that I don't cross-contaminate any of the product. Let's get started. there you have it. I just did a very quick look. This is pretty much an everyday look for me going to work, which is how I use that primer most of the time. So I figured it would be nice to do something similar to what I would do for work. I also feel like using more matte type of shades will really give me an idea later of how the product is working out. So I didn't put any eyeliner. I just put a little run through of mascara, and most of my creasing obviously happens in this crease area, so I didn't really worry about underneath the brow bone. I just focused on the crease and everything underneath, because that's the part that tends to crease on me. So it is currently 2:05. I am going to try to keep this on as long as I can, and then I'm going to check back to show you what they look like. I'm also going to take a few pictures of the befores and hopefully the afters, and we'll see what kind of difference we have with both eyeshadow primers. So I'll be back in a few hours to let you know how everything has turned out so far. Okay, time for the check-in. I remembered. It's currently 8:26, so almost 8:30. I think I finished putting on my eyeshadow at 2:05 is what I think the time was. So that's been about almost 6.5 hours. So I already assessed the situation a little bit using a small compact mirror. That way I could come up close. So I'm using my front-facing iPhone camera to do this check-in to see if we can get closer to the camera so you can see what I'm talking about. I'm also going to try to add in clips of what the before and after look like. So I did take some before shots, and I'm going to take some after shots after this video. I'm going to try to zoom myself in to my left eye. On my left eye, I used the Wet n Wild one. I feel like the Wet n Wild did hold up a little bit better. This one is the Pro Fusion eye on this side. Is that what it's called? Yes. So this is the Pro Fusion eye, and I feel like there is some creasing right here, which is what I feel like the Urban Decay one was doing. So I don't know how clear that is, if it's clear at all for you to see. Maybe just for you to see both of them together. I don't know that I love the Wet n Wild one, but it did perform better than the Pro Fusion. So I'll likely use it for now until I find another drugstore affordable replacement for it. But for a while I will use it and continue testing it out. The Pro Fusion one, I can't imagine that I'll really be using that one unless I'm planning to have my eyeshadow on for just a couple hours and I just need a quick primer. Then I might use it, but otherwise I was not too happy about that one. So yeah, we'll end it there. I'm gonna wash off my face. I'd like to know, what eyeshadow primers are you using? Particularly affordable drugstore styled eyeshadow primers. I prefer eyeshadow primers. I know not many people do. I know some people use concealers, but I am an eyeshadow primer girl. So what eyeshadow primer are you using? Or are you using a high-end one that you love and highly recommend? I'd like to know, so why don't you mark that down below? And what other comparison type videos or wear tests would you like to see from me in the future? I'd also like to know that, so you can go ahead and add that down below also. I want to thank you so much for watching. If you enjoyed this video, I invite you to subscribe to my channel. Also, please like this video, turn on that notification bell so that you're alerted every week of my video posts, which for right now is every Friday. But yeah, thanks again for watching. We'll see you on the next one.